All right, guys. Welcome to React and Chill on this channel. There's two things I like to do. Man, I like to sit around and talk about music, and doing both those things here. And you already know what I'm going to talk about. That's right. If you're watching this, you're probably a fan of the band called The Warning, and you probably like the song Kool-Aid Kids. This is a really good song. It's very effective at what it's doing, what it tries to do. I say tries. No, it does it. Right? It doesn't try. It actually achieves it. You know what I'm talking about. Like, if you were to define and describe what this song is about, I think you would agree with me that it's about groupthink, obviously, and it's about following the herd. It's about shutting off your brain, not listening to your inner voice, your inner dialogue, and just going with the flow, following the herd, doing what you're told, doing what other people are doing, that sort of thing. The mind of the collective. It's a very powerful message. And I think this song is very effective, not just because of its lyrics, but and also not because of just its vocal delivery, and also not just because of its music, the composition, the way it's arranged, the way it sounds. It's all of it together. I'm going to take some time in this video to break down, what I really think about it, what I really like about it. And I want you guys to share that in the comment section as well. Okay? Sometimes I like to do this sort of thing. It's fun to do. It's kind of a challenge, Reactors like to just react, but sometimes it's like, you know what? I want to explore a song with give a little more time to it to really think about what it means and what I really like about it. What makes it so awesome? What makes it so good? Okay. So first off, let's talk about it musically. Musically, right from the start, from the first time hearing it, that's right, the initial impression, if I recall correctly, and I think I agree, when the song begins, it hits different, doesn't it? The drums are hard, they're hard hitting, but there's a metallic sound that you hear. And it sounds something reminiscent of like a chain gang or something kind of like that. You get the way the drum sounds of like steel just being hit hard, and something dragged along the ground like a chain. It gives this impression that, I guess, it paints an image in your mind's eye, if you will, of a mass of people, a herd of people walking in unison, probably bound by chains, and those chains dragging, and each step emphasized by that beat. That's what I see when I hear the song. That's what I saw from the beginning. It's very effective. Very effective. We're just talking about the beginning. Does the song maintain that image musically? Oh yeah, absolutely it does. 100%. Cannot stress that enough. It can't go beyond 100%, but it's a 200% and of its effectiveness. Someone can do the math for that in the comments section. The bass line that Alejandro is putting out there, boom, 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 boom. That sound going along with that beat. Oh, simple yet very effective at what's going on there. Very effective in creating it does have like the sense of like kind of droning, right? But it's intended to do that. And the way the delivery of Danny's voice, with the hey there, Kool-Aid kids. It's like she's shouting to you. She's talking to you. She's not in the herd. She's not in the masses. She's on the outside, I guess she escaped the matrix, if you will. And she's looking at all these people, saying, hey, that chain on your wrist, just calling them out. And I like what's going on there. The vocal delivery is very important with this song. Like, if imagine Danny having a lazy day, not really feeling it, and just wanted to cop out and not really, not just sing the song, but perform the song. It would lose its effectiveness. So I like the way she sings it, the way she delivers her lines there. very cool, very effective. And at times, she will increase the intensity of her voice there. You're right. Very cool. I like what's going on there. And the lyrics. Oh man, the lyrics are just so good at painting that image. Hey, you Kool-Aid kids, fill your cup and close the lid. Drink it till you choke. Wow. Very effective imagery, right? Very effective. And it's a song like this, with its melody, the lyrics, the vocal delivery, and you're like, you start to think about things related to this. You start to think about how easy it is. We get roped up into groupthink. Even when you don't realize it, you kind of are. Okay? Like how easy it is for us to repeat a narrative because we heard someone else say it. Okay? Believe something to be true because we heard someone else say it's true. Maybe we heard a lot of people say it's true, but we have never looked into it ourselves. How many things are like that, right? How many things, how many times, how many situations have you been in where you remember being told something by a lot of people and then a lot of people believed it, but it turned out to not even be true, but people were just drinking the Kool-Aid anyway. And even after you realize it's not true and you try to tell others, they're still drinking the Kool-Aid. They're still drinking because they like it. They know it's comforting in some ways to believe what others believe because there's assurance in that. Surely all these other people can't be wrong, right? Surely the collective has to be right. There's some comfort there. And if you are on the outside, if you're out of that group, challenging them in that way, now you're an outsider. Now you're the enemy. You know? And it's amazing how effective this song is at delivering that, at having you go down and explore those concepts and how real it is. And there's a line here in this song about what it means to be human. But that's what it means to be human. It's sad to admit it's true. That we find it too easy to be cruel. Because fear and regret go hand in hand. And that's what it means to be human. That is what it means to be human. And, by our design, it is so easy for us to get roped up into this. I don't know if that metaphor was appropriate, but it's so easy for us to get caught up in the momentum of this. And in those numbers, we can and have done many cruel things. I'm not signaling out any group here in particular, okay? I'm just saying in general that has happened, and it does happen, and you can see it. You can see all sorts of examples, okay? I like how this song is kind of broad away. It's broad in a way where you can kind of interpret it and what it means, like specifically, but I think it's more about just in general, though I guess you can't apply it to particular situations as well, right? But yeah, I mean, it is so easy for us to get roped into it, and the way she delivers that line, the way Danny does, so good as well. And the backing vocals too, man, like that's very effective. Is everything like I just before doing this video I watched the live at the Pepsi Center. I was like, to refresh my memory, I was like, this is a powerful performance, especially the latest one, right? I was like, the way Danny's voice increases in intensity, especially at the last chorus. And it's like, man, like there's a lot of passion there. There's a lot of like wanting you to wake up, but yet realizing at the same time that you may not wake up and realize that you've been led on by a narrative that's not true, been led up by a group. You may not wake up, and even if you did, you may not escape. You may not stop drinking it because you want to drink the cup so you don't drown. And that line there is very interesting. Drink the cup so you don't drown. Drown in what? Drown in what's going to drown or what's going to follow What's going to wash over you if you don't drink? That line. I was curious about the line for a little while. It took me a minute to kind of figure that one out. I was like, what does that line mean? Down your cup so we don't drown. You drink the cup too. You drink the Kool-Aid as well. So we don't drown in, I guess, what will happen, what will come if you don't and others don't. Or, I mean, the way I framed that was very, interpretive. Like, drown in what? What would happen if you didn't down the cup? What would happen if you didn't toe the line, if you didn't follow what everyone else did? Well, drown in what? Drown in the emotions that group will feel about you? Drown in doubt? I would think that kind of seeps in slowly, though. Right? Kind of drip by drip as others turn away from the group. So you might think I have that one interpreted wrong, and that's okay. That one, I'll be honest with you, I'm still like, what exactly? But I get the sense that it's about following the rest of the group so they don't get overwhelmed by what else is, what would happen, what the consequence would be if you did not follow them. So, but yeah, I think the song's very effective at what it does. Very effective messaging, both lyrically, musically, and vocal delivery. I mean, very good. Very good. Anyway, you guys let me know what you thought about Kool-Aid Kids, what you thought about this. Let's say, I don't know if this is a deep dive, analysis of the song, but it's cool to kind of take a step back and look at the song and other songs and be like, okay, what's really awesome about the song? What makes it powerful and effective? What's really good about it? And what are some things you like about it? And this all, everything I sit here is what I think about the song, what I like about it. And you let me know what you think about that as well. And I do that in the comment section. I'll join you guys there. With that said, you guys take it easy and have a good one, man.